evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sun. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Paul George is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Chamberlain, then it's Conley, and it's Sexton in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Cole Anthony is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Turner in at the center, filling out the middle. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Count the basket.
A big like Turner just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Chamberlain with a screen on Kuzma. George tries again, and it's sent back by Turner. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Sexton for three. Kuzma pulls it in. Conley against Anthony. Turner passes to Antetokounmpo. Yep, it counts.
A towering presence. Antetokounmpo uses his size to his advantage down low.
Here's Sexton. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Trent can't hit. Barnes against Trent. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Turner with a screen on George. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Fires the three. George, no good.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Offensive rebound. It's Trent on the wing, covered by Barnes. 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Sexton on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
Here is Conley, following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Chamberlain. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Kuzma with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Turner for three. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. Chamberlain with a screen on Turner. Back to Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo. Pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Now, here's Trent. No scoring in this one.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Conley, the pass to Chamberlain. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Anthony against Conley. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Anthony taking his time here. Kuzma outside. Off target with his 3. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Anthony against Conley. To the middle. Here's George. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Milwaukee leading by 5. Now here's Kuzma. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Miami. 6 on the shot clock with the step back. And Giannis throws it down hard.
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo. Overcoming the foul and getting the and-one chance.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw this game.
Chamberlain. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Free throw no good for Giannis. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Now here's Turner. He had 15 points last out.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Conley against Anthony. Kuzma passes to Turner. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And here's George for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Turner. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Conley. Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Covered by Barnes. Good. Nice job down low. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Trent. Chamberlain, and he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Back to Anthony. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Here's Shed, covered by Anthony. Here's Chamberlain. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And the Bucks making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Free throw good. Giannis. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Shed. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Middleton. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Turner's got 9.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Shed, guarded by Porter. It's Prince on the wing. Caldwell Pope for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket.
Guys, I like that play. Get Caldwell Pope something in rhythm.
Pass to Porter. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Prince misses. Bucks leading by 5. On the wing, Porter. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Back to Whitmore. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Whitmore missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shed, that's good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Whitmore. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Chamberlain, and it's good from the elbow. He's got 10.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
I love the attack mindset there from Turner. Playing with energy.
.34 seconds left to play here in the first. And Middleton kicks to Prince. Off target from three-point range. Bucks leading by 4. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Bucks with some changes. Smith comes in for Turner. And it's A.J. Green in for Kyle Kuzma. Chamberlain down low. He's against Smith. Kept alive. Middleton tries yet again. And the rejection by Smith. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
They've got Whitmore. He's out there with Porter. Daniel Tice out there with Green. And it's Arthur in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Green with the basket on the assist by Arthur. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Prince, the pass to Middleton. Shoots over Arthur. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 1 on the basket for Middleton.
A master of the mid-range. You can't give Middleton any separation in this area.
Porter in the corner. And here's Tice. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Porter. Tice inside. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Whitmore. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Here he goes. Prince hacks for 2, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
And Whitmore throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Caldwell Pope outside. With the teardrop, Milwaukee with the rebound. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Pass to Chamberlain. Prince wide open. Drops in the tray. Prince has got 8 points.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Whitmore with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Count that one.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Here's Shed. Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Outside Anthony. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 13 with that last one. Shed. Chamberlain trying to get open. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the Bucks with some changes. Smith checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Porter subbed in for Cam Whitmore. The Bucks trail. Trent outside. Now Giannis. He's coming off a 37-point game against Miami.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Here's Shed. 7 points in the game. Pass to Chamberlain. The 3 from George. And he stays with it. Here's Shed. Now, here is Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Chamberlain got 4 points in the quarter.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. He keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his. Output here tonight. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back over to you guys.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the reports. Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives. Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Bucks.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Giannis outside. Back to Anthony. Over Conley. And the shot falls short this time. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's George. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Man, it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Conley against Anthony. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Conley, the pass to Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's off on the first. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the... points at the line.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Bucks trail by 3. Kuzma, right side. Antetokounmpo against Chamberlain. Giannis high post. 25 points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Harrison Barnes.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
Pass to Chamberlain. They double team Chamberlain. For 3, Middleton. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's George, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll... Shoot 2 here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
That's good from George.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Bucks trail by 5. Outside Anthony. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Chamberlain. Sexton the pass to Middleton. Count it. Good. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
Pure hustle play by Middleton, making sure they convert on the fast break.
Giannis outside. Chamberlain with the block. And they're on the break. Pass to George. Back to Chamberlain. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Anthony against Conley. Antetokounmpo looking it over. On target from 13 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 27 points.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Anthony against Conley. Fades away. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist from Conley. Chamberlain got 6 in the quarter.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Anthony. Averaging 13 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Here's George. Unable to get that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Pass to Anthony. Stolen by George. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one.
Anthony kicks to Turner. Back to Anthony. The Bucks working the ball around. And here is Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. Here's the drive.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Middleton against Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Chamberlain. Back to Middleton. Turner with the steal. Anthony against Conley. Back to Giannis. Fires the 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. To the inside. A shot's good on the assist by George. Chamberlain got 20 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Trent outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 12 now in this quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Inside, Chamberlain, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Anthony. Nothing on the board. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's George. And then George with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so that brings the first half to a close. They're up by 11. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
And a look here now at the Bucks. They hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the visiting team.
Some teams just play slow and methodical. These guys have taken the F1 approach. Faster, faster.
Didn't know you were into race cars, big fella. You taking me to Monaco?
I got room on the plane, Ernie.
Oh, let's just drive. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. We've got Conley. Harrison Barnes is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's George, and it's Sexton in at the 2 spot. It's George on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. 4 on the clock. Here's Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good from outside. And George, here we go. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass to Anthony. Now, Antetokounmpo. With the floater. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Hitting 49% on the game. They'll take that. George dishes to Chamberlain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First one falls for him. Chamberlain hits them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Giannis. Giannis says, "Get off me."
Dribble moves shouldn't be that easy for a player with Giannis's length. They should make them illegal.
Sexton the pass to Barnes. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Kuzma. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one is good. Antetokounmpo's got 35 in the game.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
To the paint, here's Chamberlain. Good work defensively by Turner.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
For Milwaukee, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Well, what I love about Trent Jr. is how confident he is, especially when it comes to shooting the 3-ball.
Giannis against Barnes. Antetokounmpo, no good. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. They double-team Chamberlain. Trent against Conley. Outside, George. Launches it. A rebound by the Bucks. An even 3-on-3 break. Trent with the wide open look. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 6 assists now in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Barnes passes to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Assist goes to Harrison Barnes.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Giannis outside. 5 to shoot. Chamberlain with the rebound. Gone 2 of 7 for the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. All right, a chance to check out stats for Gary Trent.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Out to the right wing. Kuzma kicks to Giannis. Anthony with the screen on Barnes. Puts it up from 12. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The free throw off from Barnes. Outside for Sexton. They get it again. Outside, George. No good on the 3.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Pass to Turner. Here's Giannis. Covered by Conley. Antetokounmpo dishes to Anthony. Sexton against Trent. Over Sexton. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Yeah, aggressive play from Turner. Nice rebound, and he doesn't hesitate to go right back up.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Sexton. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Bucks trail by 9. Trent kicks to Anthony. Down low. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one. Getting blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized. And he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
And the Bucks making a change here. Porter's checked in. Trent passes to Porter. Turner with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here we go, 1-on-1. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Anthony against Conley. Stolen by Conley. It's Prince on the wing. He's got 8. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's sent back by Turner.
Remember, Turner's led the league in blocks multiple times. I think the shooter forgot that.
A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the floater. And Anthony with the layup. Anthony's got his first points of the game.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Middleton the pass to Chamberlain. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Chamberlain got 33 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Turner with a screen for Kuzma. Trent outside. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Caldwell Pope, rebounded by Anthony.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Guys?
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Conley against Anthony. Pass to Porter. Back to Anthony. Turner with a screen on Conley. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Off target with the jump hook.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Conley dishes to Chamberlain. Shoots over Turner. A shot by Chamberlain, no good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
To the inside. And Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Conley kicks to Chamberlain. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Chamberlain. Fade away. It's hauled in by Trent.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
To the paint. Here's Turner. Chamberlain with the block. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Smith checked in for Miles Turner. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Anthony. To the middle, it's taken away by Smith. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the three ball is good. Whitmore's got it back down to single digits for Milwaukee.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Pass to Middleton. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him. Comes up empty down low. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Now Chamberlain, covered by Smith. They double-team Chamberlain. From deep, Prince. Rebound, Milwaukee. Inside. Here's Giannis. And a wide-open look for Whitmore. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that play is a great example of why it's important to surround Giannis with shooters. They will get great looks from deep.
Shots good by Middleton.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Milwaukee.
And here's Porter. Hasn't made one yet. Over in the corner, on to Kumbo. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Whitmore is out there with Porter. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Arthur in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's in there.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Prince's shot is good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Arthur sets the pick for Giannis. Over in the corner, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Williams finds Middleton. Caldwell Pope left side. Rebound Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Caldwell Pope against Porter. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Shed. Caldwell Pope outside. No good on the triple.
One made 3 form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Prince, the pass to Williams. Here's Shed. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's good. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Middleton kicks to Williams. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo defending. Middleton can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. From deep, Green. Rebound by Williams. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Porter with the steal. Antetokounmpo dishes to Arthur. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Chamberlain a screen. Down low. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Well, he plays both guard positions well. Sexton shows off that court vision.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Giannis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Antetokounmpo's got 45 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Porter. To take the lead. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Looking to get it going. Sexton up top. Chamberlain the pass to Sexton. Back to Chamberlain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Chamberlain got 15 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Chamberlain down low. Giannis is there. Chamberlain with the basket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Whitmore finds Green. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. George with no one around. No good with the triple.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Turner's checked in for A.J. Green. Trent comes in for Whitmore. And Anthony subbed in for Kevin Porter. It's good. Wilt Chamberlain got 41.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Turner with a screen on George. Here's Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Sexton kicks to Conley. Back to Sexton. Inside. From 12 feet out. The shot by Chamberlain, no good. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Anthony. Over Conley. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man. One that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
Barnes outside. Latrey. Rebound, Milwaukee. Turner's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Turner with the screen for Kuzma to take the lead. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And that one's good. Barnes.
Just a smart veteran play by Conley. Making sure the ball gets to the guy with the best shot available.
Kuzma kicks to Turner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Conley with it. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Turner. Cleared away. away by Turner. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Anthony. Here's Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Now Turner wrestles a 3. Can't get it to go.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And he makes that one count.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Huge bucket from Trent Jr., showing off just how reliable he is on offense.
Sexton against Trent. Chamberlain with a screen on Trent. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Trent. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, when you have Trent Jr. on your team, you want him taking threes. That's why he's out there.
Chamberlain down low. Turner covering. Got it to go off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now Antetokounmpo. No! 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Chamberlain against Kuzma. Barnes. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Kuzma outside. Now Turner Antetokounmpo outside. It's Kuzma. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And easy to see why they turn to Kuzma in these moments. They trust him to go get
Kuzma against George. Tosses it up. The putback. Oh, and the hustle pays off there.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, Antetokounmpo. Turner. Drained from outside.
A guy whose confidence has really flourished. Turner isn't shy about stepping up.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Chamberlain against Turner. 11 feet away. Oh, the jumper goes.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Timeout called, the Bucks. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Turner outside. Here's Anthony. Jacks up a 3. And it's off.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Here's Conley. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And So it's a victory for the road team in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball as we present our player of the game.